Hello listeners, and welcome to the first episode of our new series covering all matter of topics ranging from ancient wisdom to the deepest of conspiracies. Where history's mysteries come alive through the airwaves, we are It's a Sign, and thank you for tuning in to our channel.
I'm so excited for this new series. Today we're diving into the shadows of modern history, where secret societies have been silently pulling the strings behind significant events.
We're talking about two clandestine organizations that sound like they're straight out of a novel: the Gesellschaft and the Vril Society.
Anyone who's delved into the rise of Hitler and the events leading up to World War II might have come across these names. They're like puppet masters of the political and technological scene of the era.
And their ambitions didn't just stop at shaping the Third Reich. These groups had a globalist agenda, influencing events like the foundation of the United Nations and the resettlement of Jewish people to Israel. But now they've got their sights on something even more ambitious. But to understand their present ambitions, we need to dive into their origins. The Gesellschaft, or the Study Group for German Antiquity, was all about esoteric and nationalistic beliefs. They believed their Aryan lineage traced back beyond Earth to the star Aldebaran.
And let's not forget the Vril Society, those wielders of the mysterious Vril energy. They're said to be the inner sanctum of the Thule, collaborating with the US government since the end of World War II under Operation Paperclip.
Their beliefs are wild, from ancient civilizations to cosmic deities. But what's even more fascinating is how these beliefs have translated into a real-world influence and technological pursuits.
Absolutely. The narrative of these societies is not just an historical footnote, it's a living, breathing legacy that continues to inspire and intrigue.
So buckle up, listeners. We're about to embark on a journey through time, from ancient myths to modern conspiracies, all under the influence of the Gesellschaft and the Vril Society.
You won't want to miss this. Stay tuned as we uncover the mysteries of these shadowy societies and their quest for global domination.
In the shadows of modern history, two clandestine organizations have been silently shaping events: the Gesellschaft and the Vril Society. Those versed in the ascendancy of Hitler are familiar with these names. They manipulated the political strings in Germany and were instrumental in Hitler's rise. Their ambition was the establishment of the Third Reich, with Hitler at its helm. Many of their aspirations, such as the foundation of the UN and the resettlement of the Jewish people to Israel, were realized during World War II, serving their globalist agenda only to a point. Now, they turn their sights on more ambitious goals: the establishment of a Fourth Reich as the ultimate global authority, or New World Order. The Gesellschaft, known formally as the Studiengruppe für Germanischen Altertum, or Study Group of Germanic Antiquity, was originally a Munich-based group steeped in esoteric and nationalistic beliefs, drawing its name from a legendary realm in Greek lore. It gained notoriety as the benefactor of the Deutsche Arbeiterpartei, the precursor to the Nazi Party, remodeled by Hitler. In 1919, Thule's destiny intertwined with the Vril Gesellschaft and the Die Eden vom Schwarzen Stein Lords of the Black Stone, founded by the Knights Templar, which we will be abbreviating to DHVSS for the remainder of this episode because damn, that's a mouthful. Nevertheless, both devout in their reverence for the mystical Black Sun.
It was Thule's own seer, Maria Orsic, who persuaded them of a startling origin story. The Aryan lineage traced not back to Earth, but to the star Aldebaran in the constellation Taurus, a staggering 64 light-years distance. Vril's mystics further convinced the DHVSS that the deity they worship, the mountain goddess Isis, reigned over Aldebaran. Fuel's core belief centered on the origin of the Aryan race. The term Fuel traces back to the ancient geographer's designation of the utmost northern land, a local later tied by the Nazi occultists to the mythical land of Hyperborea, positioned near Greenland or Iceland. This aligns with Ignatius Donnelly's speculations of lost Atlantean landmass, the supposed cradle of the Aryan people, interwoven with the swastika's distribution and linked to the theories advanced by both Plato and Helena Blavatsky. The modern iteration of Fool was revived by Rudolf Sebottendorf in 1918, but its roots are far more ancient, with a lineage as enduring as secret societies like Freemasonry. Rumours persist of a substantial Fool base in Antarctica, purportedly housing secret spacecraft and potentially serving as a seat for the sovereign state outside of the anticipated one world government.
The Vril Society, wielders of the enigmatic Vril energy, are said to be Thul's inner sanctum, collaborating with the US government since World War II's conclusion under the infamous Operation Paperclip. Within these circles, ancient Scandinavian deities serve as veiled identities, and a primordial Nordic tongue, purportedly spoken for over 11 millennia, remains the lingua franca. An insight from a Thule insider, translated from the original German, reveals a vision for humanity's destiny. According to this perspective, all of humanity is interconnected within a divine schema, with historical figures like Napoleon and Hitler catalyzing the drastic changes in our collective consciousness. In times of calamity and conflict, humanity, it's argued, unites and advances. The Akasha Chronicle, a theosophical concept, supposedly records this spiritual evolution. Now, the insider dismisses fears of malevolent entities lurking beyond portals, suggesting instead of a benevolent creator. The so-called Great White Brotherhood, a reference to an esoteric belief system, is deemed the custodian of humanity's spiritual ascent. This philosophy heralds the Brotherhood of Agartha, associated with Thule as architects of a dawning era. Despite the ominous overtones associated with stargates, the source intimates a convergence of all cosmic elements beyond such gateways, reaffirming the reality of Agartha, the legendary civilization within Earth's core. In the tumultuous aftermath of World War I, a group emerged in the heart of Germany, cloaked in the mystique of ancient wisdom and otherworldly connections. The Vril Society, known in its native tongue as the All-German Society for Metaphysics, was established in 1921, and while the public narrative paints it as a metaphysical study group, the Vril Society's members embarked on a profound quest to explore the origins of the Aryan race, make contact with the arcane masters of the mythical Ultima Thule, and harness the enigmatic force of Vril.
At the core of this society stood Maria Orsic, a medium from Thule, along with her fellow psychic adepts. She was reputed to have communicated with entities from beyond our world, specifically from Alpha Tauri in the Aldebaran system. These beings, she asserted, had ancient ties to Earth, having integrated with the Sumerian civilization. The term Vril was purportedly derived from the Sumerian lexicon, implying divine or godlike power, although such claims contradict known Sumerian language structures. Another medium known only as Sigrun shares her name with a Valkyrie from Norse mythology, hinting at the society's fascination with ancient Aryan myths. The origins of Vril Society are shrouded in conjecture. Some attribute its formation to a group of Rosicrucians in Berlin, while others credit Karl Haushofer, a geopolitical strategist with esoteric interests, in 1918. The Vril Society was sometimes referred to as a luminous lodge or the Lodge of Light, indicative of its focus on enlightenment and hidden knowledge. Central to the Vril Society's spiritual practice were intensive concentration exercises, meditation, and the pursuit of awakening the dormant Vril force. This mysterious energy was believed to be a pathway to personal and collective transformation, offering control over one's destiny and ultimately the power of spaceflight. The Society's grand ambition was to achieve Raumflug, or spaceflight, to reach Aldebaran, a goal they pursued in collaboration with the Thule and the DHVSS, allegedly a modern incarnation of the mythological Anunnaki.
Prominent figures of the era, such as Adolf Hitler and his entourage, including Alfred Rosenberg, Heinrich Himmler, Hermann Göring, and Hitler's physician Dr. Theodor Morell, were said to be affiliated with the Vril Society. In the shadow of the rising Nazi Party, it was speculated that the Vril and Thule societies received state support for their aerospace aspirations, though conclusive evidence of operational flying machines remains elusive. The narrative surrounding the Vril Society is laced with conspiracy theories of hidden masters, the Jewish world conspiracy, clandestine escapes to the South Pole, and secret Nazi technologies. Yet the Society's roots are often linked to the speculative fiction of Edward Bulwer Lytton, The Coming Race, a novel that depicts a superior race with powerful psychic abilities living in secrecy beneath Earth's surface. Many might think that Lytton was merely a fantastical fiction writer, but he was also a notable member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, and he infused his esoteric knowledge into his literary works, a tradition that has continued into modern media. His influence is seen as a method of disseminating secret knowledge under the guise of fiction, ensuring that only the initiated could decipher the underlying truths. The year 1919 marked a significant convergence for the Thule, Vril, and the DHVSS members at a secluded location near Berchtesgaden, where Orsic reportedly received telepathic messages in an unknown script containing designs for an advanced aerial vehicle. These communications, believed to originate from Aldebaran, laid the foundation for the Society's future endeavors and solidified their conviction in their own cosmic ancestry and destiny.
The allure of the Vril Society and its complex tapestry of beliefs and influences remain potent to this day. While skepticism naturally surrounds such groups, the Society's commitments to its visions and the profound impact of its followers cannot be dismissed lightly. The quest of the Vril energy and the fascination with Aryan origins and the pursuit of otherworldly contacts reflect a deep-seated yearning for transcendence and a belief in the profound interconnectedness of the cosmos. The Vril Society, with its grandiose visions and mysterious practices, stands as a testament to humanity's eternal search of meaning beyond the material world. Their narrative is a reminder that history is often shaped not just by the events that unfold in the light of day, but also by the dreams and aspirations that simmer in the shadows of the collective consciousness. The story of the Vril Society continues in part 2.
Make sure to subscribe to see the next episode, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching.